Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Real quick breaking news. Tesla has increased the eligibility of the base model Model 3 to be eligible for the full $7,500 EV tax credit. Real quick, let me bring in this tweet from the man who never sleeps, Sawyer Merritt, on Twitter. Breaking, Tesla says all new Model 3 vehicles in the U.S. now qualify for the full $7,500 EV tax credit, meaning the Model 3 now starts at $32,740 with incentives. In some states, you can get it for under $30,000 in places like Colorado or California, which have state incentives for electric vehicles. Before, the rear-wheel drive and long-range versions only qualified for this $3,750 EV tax credit. Now, every single model qualifies. If we look at the pricing from Tesla right now for Model 3, essentially, if you take each one of these prices for the rear-wheel drive, the dual-motor all-wheel drive, long-range, and the performance, the net price to somebody who is eligible for the full credit, which is based on how much you get paid each year, you would be able to essentially take off $7,500 from these prices, in addition to an additional whatever EV tax credit that your state has. I've made a handy dandy chart. You can pause it right here if you'd like, but basically I've taken every competitive EV to Tesla and I've made them into a chart. The Tesla Model 3 standard range, now with the $7,500 tax credit, nets again at about $32,740, which makes it the second cheapest EV in the US market if you remove the Bolt, the Chevy Bolt, which is being discontinued in the United States at the end of this year. The dollar per range of $120 per mile of range is the second best outside of the Tesla Model 3 long range, which is $119, meaning that you get your best bang for your buck for range per dollar you spend if you compare it to every single other vehicle EV, as long as you bake in the EV tax credit. It also, that new pricing of $32,000-ish is quite comparable to some of its closest competitors, say on the gas market side, with like the Honda Accord. You see here the Honda Accord Sports Hybrid starts at about $31,000, the Hybrid EXL $33,000-ish, the Touring Hybrid $37,000, and of course this is before any dealer markups, and it's now significantly cheaper than its true competitor if you think about it from a vehicle perspective, regardless if it's EV or gas, which is the BMW 3 Series, which starts at around $43,000. The net price for a Model 3 is now somewhere around $10,000 cheaper if you take into account the EV tax credit. Now, before we wrap up the video, I think this is a huge deal going into 2024 as well, because in 2024, the US is going to allow car makers to bake in the EV tax credit into the monthly payments for financing. So now folks are going to be able to get the cheapest Model 3 for even cheaper, as long as Tesla keeps their prices where they are today. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. I just wanted to quickly bring this to you so you're aware of these changes. For folks that are sitting on the sidelines waiting for a cheaper EV, this is probably great news, especially for those that want a Tesla. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you found this informational and helpful, or rather informative, I love it if you throw me a like. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.